For decades, Dragon Ball has captivated fans with its thrilling transformations, each more awe-inspiring than the last. From the legendary debut of Super Saiyan on Namek to the celestial power of Ultra Instinct, Goku's constant evolution has remained the heartbeat of the franchise. But among all these forms, one transformation has remained an elusive dream for many fans, a form that exists outside the main canon yet continues to dominate discussions, fan art, and power scaling debates. That transformation is Super Saiyan 4. With Dragon Ball DAIMA reaching its climax, speculation is at an all-time high regarding what will happen in episode 18 titled Awakening. The pieces are perfectly aligned for either a new fusion warrior to appear or for Goku to achieve a brand new transformation, and all signs point towards the long-awaited return of Super Saiyan 4 in some way or the other. Not only has DAIMA been paying homage to classic Dragon Ball elements, but the setup of the story also mirrors the exact circumstances in which Goku originally attained this form in Dragon Ball GT. Now that Goku has lost the Medibug pouch, he has no choice but to tap into his Super Saiyan 3 form to stand a chance against the overwhelming power of Third Eye Goma. However, Super Saiyan 3 alone doesn't look enough to defeat this foe. If DAIMA aims to deliver the ultimate moment of fan service and solidify its place in Dragon Ball history, making Super Saiyan 4 canon is the perfect way to do it. But is this really where the story is headed? Will Dragon Ball DAIMA truly bring back this legendary form? And if so, how will Goku unlock it without the traditional Blutz waves or his tail? Let's dive into the evidence, foreshadowing, and narrative patterns that all suggest episode 18 will be the moment Goku transcends his limits like never before. But before moving forward, if you're looking for a place to discuss all the hype, share theories, or just connect with fellow fans, join our Discord server, Hype's World. It's the ultimate hub for Dragon Ball enthusiasts. Don't miss out on the discussions. Check the description for the link. The very first clue that we have is the title of episode 18 itself, Awakening, or Mizami in Japanese. Every time this word has been used in the Dragon Ball series so far, we've witnessed someone getting a new power-up or a new transformation. For example, the English episode title for DBZ 185 was Awakening, as well, in which Gohan unleashed all his power into becoming Super Saiyan 2 for the first time. Next, in DBS episode 80, it was used to show Gohan's awakening to his ultimate form after he'd lost it due to not keeping up with his training. Then in episode 100, the exact Japanese term Mizami had been used for Kale's awakening to her Saiyan Berserker form. Although it wasn't its first appearance in the series, the title did serve its purpose with the powerful beastly awakening of Kale as it was a new sight for all of our Universe 7 Saiyans. Speaking of beast, remember how the marketing of superhero movie entirely centered around a single word, awakening. It was used multiple times in the magazine ad promos to suggest Piccolo and Gohan's awakening, and in case you forgot, we got both Piccolo and Gohan achieve new never-before-seen transformations in the movie, Potential Unleashed and Orange Piccolo, and of course, Beast Gohan. Lastly, Super Episode 110. I mean, how can we ignore that? The episode that introduced us to Goku entering the God's domain and surpassing it with Ultra Instinct. The episode's title also contained the words Awaken or Mizami in Japanese. That made sense as Goku tapped into a new power and awakened from his literal deathbed. Now, if we look at the current scenario in DAIMA, Goma recently awakened the Third Eye powers, and so far it hasn't been mentioned in the series for the Third Eye to have a second level transformation. Not to forget, Goku awakened his Super Saiyan 3 powers just a minute before episode 17 ended. The reason why it makes sense for Goku to achieve another transformation to defeat Goma instead of Goma getting a second level form is that DAIMA has been officially revealed to be a 20 episode series, and there's literally no time left for the final boss to awaken yet another transformation, followed by the main protagonist to awaken another transformation to take down the boss. I mean, this could very well happen that both Goku and Goma awaken a new form in the episode, but I don't think Goma would get so serious anytime soon. Why, you ask? Because the blueprint Jiren never went all out until the very last moment. Anyway, Super Saiyan 4 was originally introduced in Dragon Ball GT under very specific conditions. Goku had to be de-aged into a child thanks to Pilaf's wish to the dragon. He needed to harness his primal Saiyan instinct, something no previous transformation had done. The moon triggered his Great Ape transformation, leading to the awakening of Super Saiyan 4. His emotional connection to Pan helped him regain control, stabilizing the form. Now, let's look at DAIMA's setup. Goku has been turned into a child once again thanks to Goma's wish to the dragon. His traditional power-ups are failing. Team-up attacks are failing even with Vegeta, Piccolo along with Majin Buu, Majin Ku, and Tamagami No. 1, who are believed to have nearly equal strength as Majin Buu. Goku is fighting in an ancient mystical setting with magical artifacts like the evil Third Eye around him. With DAIMA already pulling inspiration from past Dragon Ball stories, episode 18 could be the perfect time to bring Super Saiyan 4 into the official canon. However, there's a completely different possibility happening. Many fans believe we'll see Goku and Vegeta's bug fusion, and that's how they'll defeat Third Eye Goma. In case you forgot, back in episode 4, Goku and his team discovered mysterious join bugs, the Medibugs that allow the user to merge their power with another being being who eats the other half of the bug, to merge their power with another being who eats the other half of the bug. But I don't personally think it'll be a fusion next episode, because every time a fusion warrior has appeared in the series, the word birth or born has been used in the past. For example, in episode 251, we saw the birth of Gotenks and the title of the episode read, Gotenks is Born. Even before the concept fusion was introduced in Majin Buu Saga, back in Frieza Saga when Piccolo merged with Nail, the episode was titled in a similar fashion. Same goes with DBS episode 64 titled Explosive Birth of Merged Zamasu. However, episode 18's title does not say birth or meat, which leads me to believe that even though there are fusion bugs in the battlefield, we most likely won't see them getting used in episode 18. As for Potaras, yes, Shin does have the Potaras, but at this point in time, their understanding of the Potara earrings means permanent fusion unless Majin Buu helps them out. They could use Buu's help to unfuse once they get out of Demon Realm, but do you think Vegeta would wait until then? As for the fusion dance, Vegeta doesn't canonically learn it until the Broly movie. Besides, let's not forget that one of the biggest game changers in the Dragon Ball history was DAIMA to finally add the long-awaited Super Saiyan 3 form to Vegeta's arsenal. For years, fans have debated why Vegeta never got this form in Z or Super, even though he continued training hard to achieve God forms in Super. DAIMA has finally given Vegeta this iconic transformation, bringing him closer to Goku's level in raw power in the current DAIMA timeline, and that's exactly why Goku needs to go beyond it. Throughout Dragon Ball history, whenever Vegeta achieves something new, Goku always follows up with something even greater. It happened with... After Gohan, Vegeta somehow managed to get Super Saiyan 2 after rigorous training for 7 years in Buu Saga, but Goku surpassed him with Super Saiyan 3 the instant he made it back to the mortal world. Later in the story, when Vegeta unlocked Blue Evolution to rival Goku's Kaioken Blue, he again surpassed Vegeta with Ultra Instinct. With Vegeta now having Super Saiyan 3, the only way for Goku to one-up him is to achieve an entirely new power. Plus, insider sources like Geekdom 101 have teased that episode 18 will be the best episode of DAIMA and that something huge is going to happen. We all know Geekdom's track record in DAIMA has been phenomenal, so if he's saying the episode will be big, that means it really will. Now think about it, what's the biggest thing that could happen right now? A fusion would be cool, but we've already seen countless fusions in Dragon Ball. On the other hand, if you think about it, Super Saiyan 4 appearing in the official canon would break the internet. With DAIMA already pulling heavy inspiration from GT, it makes perfect sense. However, I don't think they'd call it Super Saiyan 4, and neither would the design look like the one we know. They could very well take inspiration from the GT form and rework on its concept to make it anew, just like how they rehashed the Goku becoming a kid by a wish concept. Now, let's assume Goku does get a new form. Regardless of whether it resembles Super Saiyan 4 or not, one of the biggest concerns with introducing a new transformation into DAIMA is its continuity with Dragon Ball Super. In the DBS timeline, Super Saiyan 3 is still Goku's strongest form before Super Saiyan God, so if Goku gets an entirely new transformation in DAIMA, wouldn't it mess up continuity? Well, not necessarily. They could easily explain that this new form is exclusive to the Demon Realm, meaning it can only be accessed under specific conditions inside the Demon Realm. Goku loses access to it once he leaves the Demon Realm. This would keep DAIMA self-contained while still allowing it to introduce an amazing new transformation. With everything lining up perfectly, the title, the narrative structure, Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3 debut, and insider leaks about episode 18, all signs point to Dragon Ball DAIMA finally making Super Saiyan 4 canon in some way. Will it happen? We'll find out soon. But one thing's for sure, episode 18 is going to be legendary. No matter what happens, it's shaping up to be a game changer. If DAIMA truly pulls off this transformation, it will solidify its place in Dragon Ball history, giving fans a moment they've been dreaming about for decades. Whether this transformation is a one-time occurrence or a foundation for future lore, fans are in for an unforgettable spectacle. Let's see if episode 18 delivers on the hype. What do you think will happen in episode 18? Will we see a rehashed Super Saiyan 4 or an entirely new transformation? Or do you think it's going to be a fusion or something completely unexpected? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Dragon Ball content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.